Yeah. What key points should I emphasize when speaking or sending DMs with potential clients?
Oh, so there's a very general question, right? So there's just millions of answers I could give, but is there anything specific you're looking to understand from asking that?
For example, I'll send the intro like that,
Oh
intro
yeah,
message to a maybe outbound client.
yeah.
And how can I do that?
Like the best way to do an outbound message to somebody. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I know I've done some stuff on like cold DMing before. So like definitely go through my YouTube. I think there's a video that I did on like how to cold outreach someone. So definitely have a look at that. But yeah, I mean, it ultimately is very contextual when you're doing outreach. I think before doing the outreach message, I first want to make sure that my profile is primed to the point where they actually consider responding back to me. I think a lot of people focus on like networking, send outreach messages, but they still have a post from like 10 years ago saying that they like, playing Call of Duty and eating Cheetos and stuff like that. And it's like, you're not helping yourself, build a brand. So definitely have some form of a brand presence that lets people know what you do and can help them respect you. But like they need to look at your profile and go, okay, this person might be able to help. Let's just consider maybe. So that's the first thing, making sure that like inbound, you're good, with your profile. And then second thing, it's really just making sure your outreach is simple. It's not like in a bunch of paragraphs, it's super, super long. It just needs to be very simplified and human, right? And it shows you've also paid attention to their profile. Something that Chris said, when we first started and what we were doing, he said about like, free outreaches that are well intentioned, well thought out, and take a longer time to do is way better than like 100 outreaches, just copy and pasted, all sent it within that day. So I would just put a lot of thought, a lot of intention, and showing that you've actually paid attention to the person that you are reaching out to. So that's another thing with your outreach is focus on less is more, and just make it, really, really human, right? If you were going to just message them or like approach them in person, like what would you say? And go with that. Keep it straightforward. So I know it's a very general question, so I have to give you, I guess, a more generalized answer, but hopefully that helps.